90s, I couldn't use the blanket. So all I have is this sheet, and it doesn't do any difference, okay? Anyways, so I compiled random facts. These are things either that I felt like I heard before or kind of knew about, but I made sure I checked. I looked for sources for everything, okay? I looked for sources, and I tried to do different topics, but it's a lot of animal facts, to be honest. So, yeah, what we're going to do first, I'm going to read you guys what I put together, and then I thought what we could do is have a section where there's some keyboard ASMR, and you guys give me facts and that I think might be true or might not be true, and then I use Google. I Google to see if you guys are correct. Yeah. But first we're going to do the facts I have. I don't know if this is too few or too many or just right. But yeah, dude, should we start? We're kind of late. We should probably start. Oh my. Oh, okay. Alright. Ready? Can you understand me? When I whisper, do you understand the things I'm saying? Should I talk differently? Like, this is, I don't know, I feel like maybe I'm not facing the microphone enough. Here, I'll face the microphone more. I was just looking at chat as I was talking, so maybe this is better. Is this better? Wait, but no, I can't see the screen because there's a pop filter. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop. Oh, what if my shoulder popped? That'd be funny. I was trying to pop it. Okay. But it's not. Okay. Okay, so my facts. Yay. My Google document of facts. Why'd I make this the first one? Okay. But sometimes they follow a theme, alright? Sometimes, like, they kind of go together. So let's start. Okay. First fact. You guys will like this one. Wait, no, not this one. I'm thinking of a different one. Okay, anyway. So, the wood frog. The wood frog can hold its pee-pee for up to 8 months at a time. It's, by pee-pee, I mean it's urine. For 8 months at a time. Actually, I want to ask you guys, I want to see if you guys know why. I can tell you why. Like, what the function is. Do you guys, does anybody know why? Any guesses? Maybe we could make this like an actual trivia game. Or if you're trying to sleep, maybe don't. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna sleep from these facts. They're gonna keep you up actually. Let's see, dehydration, hibernate, yes, okay. That's fast. Yes, for hibernation purposes, because I'm just gonna read this so that I don't go out of order. So wood frogs, wait, I'm not in order. Yeah, it's for hibernation because there's wood frogs that live really far up north in North America. They're the furthest north amphibian that can be found. They're the most northern amphibian that can be found, and they can be in Alaska and the Canadian Northern Territories. It gets really cold there if you didn't know that. So what they do is they like keep their urine. Because the urea, which is like the most common waste produced in urine, is recycled into nitrogen, and it's what keeps the frogs alive while they hibernate. And it's not like it keeps them warm or anything. Like they're frozen, like their brains are frozen, and their blood is frozen, and their hearts are frozen. It just protects their cells and their tissues and stuff. Yeah, so it keeps them alive and from dying while hibernating and being frozen for, yeah. So it can be up for 8 months. Yeah. Isn't that cool? Gosh, I can't imagine. Anyway, probably because I'm not soft-shelled turtles. What do you think the theme is? I'm not gonna wait for you. Okay. So they can, or not can, they do. They urinate through their mouths. Yeah. That's all I wrote down, but from what I remember reading, they like dip their head in water or in puddles a bunch of times. And as they do that, they urinate. Yeah. Isn't that weird? Not all turtles, by the way. Okay, that's the last weird fact. I think we're just starting strong here. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you time to digest that, so we're gonna move forward with the next one. Actually, wait, I need water because I'm dehydrated. That's what's it? For those asking why, I'm not actually entirely sure why it's through their mouths, because most other turtles, it's like quite normal how they to get rid of their waste. Actually, you know, what's the word? Like I forgot how you pronounce it. Like I can kind of picture the spelling of it. Good, I knew exactly what it was. It's what chickens have. Yeah. That is it. How do you pronounce it? I've only ever seen it written, and I've heard it once, and that's when Gerda said it. Yeah, they have those. Like chickens. Most of them, but yeah. For some reason, I don't know why this turtle pees through its mouth. I don't know. And I don't know how it helps it. Maybe we can Google it later. Because, yeah. Okay. Coesia, Coekia or something cool. I was thinking of acacia. Cloaca. Yeah. Anyway, okay, next one. So, 1 teaspoon of neutron star material weighs 6 billion tons. So neutron stars contain the densest known matter that is directly observable. I think that 6 tons is pretty heavy. I mean, especially for 6 billion tons. Oh wait, like 6 tons, yeah, that's heavy, but 6 billion tons, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's heavy. I mean, if 6 tons is heavy, right? Right? So, that's cool. Ow. I'm not wrong, you're right, I'm not like, I guess it's an opinion. Whether 6 tons is heavy or whether 6 billion tons is heavy. But, that's just a teaspoon. Wow. Okay. Next one. Oh, this one is about owls. Have we talked about this before? So, owls' eyes. The eyes are not really eyeballs. Because they're shaped more like tubes. Like the best image the only image I could really think of was like a mushroom, but like just that, like imagine the outline of a mushroom, not the parts of it, you know? So it's just more like a tube. A tube with the eyes at the end, well I guess the front, I don't know how you'd explain it. Like, imagine the bottom of the mushroom is the eye. I don't know, anyway, yeah, so, because of this, owls are not able to move their eyes. Like we can move our pupils and stuff. We can look around, but owls can't do that. So, but they make up for it by being able to turn their heads. Alright. owls turn their heads? Come on. Come on. 360. No. No. I've seen so many comments about owls being able to turn their heads. 360, they can't turn their heads. 360. No, not with a single turn. Yes, it's 270 degrees. So owls can turn their heads at 270 degrees. However, they almost never do the full 270 degrees. It's not really necessary. They could just switch sides. So they could look over their spine from one side or the other, so they almost never go over 180 degrees. But they are capable of turning their heads 270. Yeah. Isn't that cool? So it doesn't matter if owls can't, if we can't move our pupils. It's fine. We can just turn our heads and freak people out. Yeah. Yeah. Can I do that? I've been asked before if I can. In an owl form, of course I can. But I won't tell you whether I can as in a human form. Either because I'm embarrassed to say I can't, or because I want to surprise people. If I can. I cannot give away all of my strengths. Oh my goodness, my back hurts so badly. I think that I made a mistake with the mattress I bought. Ow, that was not my back, that was my wrist. Anyway, we can move to the next fact. Let's see. Actually, first I'm going to stretch. Hold on. Ow. Ow. Unmute the mic. No. Actually, it was not muted. I just was silent as I did it. Yeah. Ow. Wait, can I pop? Can I pop anything? I don't know if you guys can hear. It's not really popping. It's just making. I don't know. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Oh, it hurts. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Oh, alright, next fact. Polar bears. So, did you know that polar bears are nearly impossible to detect? They're infrared cameras because their fur retains their body heat so well that their body heat doesn't really escape or go past their fur. Yeah, so if you're like, out in the Arctic and it's dark and you're depending on an infrared camera, you're stupid. It won't work. It probably won't work. Yeah. Actually, polar bear fur is really interesting. So, their skin is black, and like their fur, the hairs in their fur are like they're hollow. They're not real. Like their fur's not really white. It kind of like it's for the most part their fur is clear. There's like some white because I'm pretty sure keratin is white, but yeah, the hair's mostly hollow. So they're off-white, but a lot of the white we see is actually luminescence because of the light that gets trapped inside of their hair since it's hollow. Yeah. Wasn't usually dark. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, the white color's mostly from luminescence. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, where am I? Oh yeah, I think that's all for that one. Pa 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 pa. wombat poop is square. I can't show you guys like any images or examples of stuff, but feel free to Google wombat poop. If you're feeling brave, don't do it on an incognito tab. It's not weird. Yeah, is it because her butthole square? No. Well, it's mostly because of the I think what was it? It's actually a part of like their intestines, the shape of their intestines, or the contractions within their intestines that mostly affected being square. Like it forms corners around their poop. Yeah. Yeah. You're not looking it up. Why? Why? It's science. It's science. It's quite interesting, though. Like, why wombats? Why do wombats in particular have this, you know? Anyway. Next one. Alright. So... this one doesn't have much information. It's just, blood makes up about 7% of your total body weight. But when I was like confirming this, I found one source that was saying that it's closer to 8%, but most of what I found said 7%. So I will not say which it is, but most of what I found said that it was 7%. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, I don't know. When I think of body weight, I don't know. Is it a lot? Now that I think about it more. 7% of what? 7% of your body weight. Yeah. Body weight. Yeah. What do you mean what? How can it is it not? Is it cutting out? What? What? Anyways. What? Okay, anyway, we're gonna move on to the next one. If you guys have any questions or you're confused, don't ask me. Go to Google. Let's see, next one is... So, babies. That's right, babies have 300 bones when they are born. Human babies, by the way, human babies have 300 bones when they are born. Well, and I think most adults have 206 bones. Yeah. And the reason for yes, I see people already know. The reason for this is that the baby's bones are made of more cartilage, and as they grow, the bones begin to fuse with each other. So eventually, we end up with those 206 bones. Yeah, they're fusing. They fuse. Anyways, next question kind of follows the theme of bones. So giraffes and humans have the same number of bones within their neck. Do you guys know how many bones are in the human neck? And also in the giraffe neck? Ow. existed is the blue whale. I'm pretty sure they're taller than a blue whale is, like height of a blue whale, not length of a blue whale. Yeah, ever. Even compared to, like, animals that are extinct, they're the largest animal that's ever existed. Anyway, I don't know, I'll have to Google. Pretty sure they're taller, even like height-wise, but not obviously not length. Let's see. Next one is a question. I have a question for you guys. I have a question. Okay, can you tell me what was the 7th Disney Pixar film and the last one to be released before Pixar was bought by Disney? Do you guys know which movie? Yes, it was Cars. Okay, next one. Let's see. So, the sentence buffalo, 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 buffalo is grammatically correct. I'm pretty sure I said it correctly. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Yeah. I don't know if I have the capacity to explain how it's correct, but it's basically like buffalo is 3 different things. So there's Buffalo, the city named Buffalo. Buffalo is also a name for a city. Wait, no. Buffalo. There's Buffalo, the city. It's a name of a city. And there's Buffalo, like the animal. And then Buffalo is also a verb, meaning bully, like bullying. It's like Buffalo from Buffalo. Bully other Buffalo? Buffalo. I can't explain it. I'm bad at it. Buffalo from Buffalo. Which bully other... No, which that? Is it that or which? I don't know. Buffalo from Buffalo. That other Buffalo. From Buffalo. Buffalo. Also Buffalo. Buffalo. From Buffalo. Does that make sense? I don't know, look up a video about it or something. There's probably one. I'm pretty sure there's like, oh yeah, there's a Wikipedia page about it too. Look at that. Anyways, yeah. Interesting. Ouchie. Hold on, you stretch again. Oh, my back. Okay. Next fact. Okay, next one. The chainsaw was originally created to aid in childbirth. Isn't that cool? Except they're not the same chainsaw that we know today. I will now explain. So, the chainsaw was invented in 1780 in Scotland, and at this time C-sections were not really a thing. Babies had to come out a sort of natural way, but sometimes they would get stuck or they were too big. So if a baby was stuck or it was too big, it couldn't fit. So doctors needed to remove some cartilage or bone from the mama. And yeah, chainsaws were invented to make this a bit easier. But now the chainsaws we know today are way bigger because they're used for like cutting trees and stuff. So I guess imagine a smaller chainsaw. like a mini chainsaw. Ow, that was my toe. Yeah. Are you guys relaxed? Okay. Next fact is should know this by now. Come on. Come on. Yeah, a group of crows is called a murder. That one's a bit more common. But I didn't know about this ferret one. Yeah, it's cool, it's cool. Ouch, okay. Let's see. Next fact is... Oh, this is interesting. So, the moon has moonquakes. Like, the equivalent of Earth having earthquakes. And these occur when meteoroids hit the moon's surface. Or they can be caused by the gravitational pull of Earth, which squeezes and stretches the moon's interior. So, if you have a fear of earthquakes and wish to live on the moon, you cannot escape. There's always the threat. You'll never escape it. Only death will let you escape it. Unless, no, never mind. Anyway, yeah. Moonquake. Moonquake. It's a funny name. Except, like, why is earthquake normal, but moonquake, that sounds funny. Muna shaking. Muna quaking. Let's see. Next fact. Quite simple. I did not fact check this one either. These are like, or the ferret one and this one I think are the only ones I didn't fact check. Apparently the plural of cul-de-sac is coles-de-sac. Cul-de-sac, coles-de-sac. I think it's quite silly. I don't know. Coles. What is, you don't know what a cul-de-sac is? It's like in a neighborhood. I don't know, kind of, does it have to be a neighborhood? It's a type of street, kind of. A street that's not a street, like it's a street. So, absolutely silly. My gosh, French is so silly. Is it French? I don't know. So silly. Where's the next fact? Oh. So, rats and scissors, or, like, they have two pairs of, upper and lower teeth, you know, the famous rat teeth, called incisors, they never stop growing. So rats have to either, like, eat, yeah, they have to eat or they have to grind their teeth so that they can, what's the word? Grind them down. Yeah, so they can grind them down. Otherwise, their teeth would block their mouth, they wouldn't be able to eat. And, those teeth also don't have roots, which I think is interesting, kind of weird. Does Bay grind her teeth? That's a question to ask her, not me. I just gave you the facts, but so no matter what she says, like, you kind of already know. So if she says no, she's probably lying because I just told you what the facts were. But yeah, interesting. 1 second, I need water. Oh my goodness, my shoulder muscles are... Oh gosh, okay, where's the next fact? There we go, okay. So, this one is just crazy to really think about. So, humans, as we know them, Homo sapiens, evolved between 200,000 and 300,000 years ago. And we started speaking languages about 50,000 years ago. So there was 150,000 years of humans not having language. 100, did I say 150, right? 150-ish to 250 years. I can't. You know what I mean? 150 to 250,000 years of humans not having language. And then civilization civilizations only started developing about 6,000 years ago. Depends who you ask. Some people say it's more. But generally it is. If you look it up, the sources mostly say 6,000, but there are people say different things. But that's still like it could be between 6,000 and 8,000. I think was maybe the other number some people argue about. But that's still like when you're thinking of within 200,000 to 300,000 years, that's nothing. And we only have about 5,000 years of recorded human history. So 5,000, only 5,000 when Homo sapiens have been around for so much longer. Meaning they were around feeling, the same emotions as us, and like having the same brain capacity, it's really weird to think about. Yeah. Like all the humans have lived before. And of course even within 5,000 years, all the history that didn't get written or was lost and stuff. All the stuff that's happened. We are so small, our lives are meaningless. Anyway, let's continue. So, this was something that I forgot what stream she was doing, what she was doing in her stream, but she asked the chat how long elephants are pregnant for or something. So in case you weren't there, I will remind you now that elephants have the longest pregnancy of any mammal, which is roughly 22 months, almost 2 years. And scientists theorize the reason for this is the elephant's brain needs that much time to develop so that when they're born they're able to survive. Elephants have pretty complex brains. I think that they have the largest brain of any land animal. Pretty sure they have the largest. Yeah, I can't think of any other animal on land that would have the larger brain than an elephant. But sperm whales have the largest brain of any animal. Yeah. Land and sea. Ouch. Let's see. So, going off of that, let's see. Next one going off of that, I didn't see that many weird comments in the chat. I was expecting some 12-year-olds maybe to have a little giggle or something, but we all seem to be pretty mature here. but just in case, I prepared this fact, which is why sperm whales are called sperm whales, and it's because they're named after the spermaceti that they produce. And so, if you don't know what spermaceti is, it's a waxy substance found in the spermaceti organ inside of sperm whales' heads. I think it's also found in bottlenose whale heads. And it could either be the substance, like when the whale is alive, is used either for buoyancy, to help with buoyancy, or it's to aid with echolocation, or it's maybe both. But whalers used it for oils and for candles and stuff. If you're wondering why it's called spermaceti, it's because early whalers initially misconceived what it was that they found. They thought it was something else, and that's why it's called spermaceti. Yeah. Okay, next one, let's see. This one is crazy to think about. Okay. So, if you could fold a piece of paper in half 42 times, it would reach the moon. Like, Okay, we can maybe Google it, but most people are saying 7. That's physically impossible, but I'll tell you guys what like the calculation used to show that it would in fact reach the moon. So you would take the original number, multiply it by 2, and then have it put to the power of whatever number. So you would take 0.1 millimeters, which is apparently how thick a piece of paper is. You would multiply it by 2 to the power of 42, and it would equal 439,804,651,110 millimeters, which is 639,805 kilometers. And the distance to the moon changes, but the average distance to the moon is 384,000 kilometers. So, yeah. Super weird. Yeah. Like, even further to go past the moon at that point. That's weird. Anyway, I only have 2 facts left. Let's see. So, this one's, like, these are all pretty weird facts. This one's extra weird. Whale sharks have teeth on their eyeballs. Kind of like it's like shark skin is made of dermal tentacles, which are more like teeth than scales. Sharks don't have scales. We call it shark skin, but it's made of like, it's hard to explain how it looks. Like cone, not cone. Cone shaped. I don't know. But they're called dermal tentacles. And whale sharks have them on their eyes. Yeah. Not all sharks have it on their eyes, but whale sharks do. And the scientists think it's probably just to protect their eyes. While looking this up, I was looking at pictures of whale shark eyes. It's so weird. It's super, super weird. Just gotta have it. I'm pretty sure it's not a whale shark, so probably not. I don't think Gouda has teeth on her eyes. Then again, Gouda's never really clarified to me what kind of shark she is. I get different answers from everybody. Chloe's not a shark. Whale sharks are the largest fish. Largest fishy. Let's see. This is the last fact. So, Leonardo Da Vinci could have been considered a chronic procrastinator, at least in regards to projects and paintings. So I was reading a little bit about this, and it was basically saying how Da Vinci had a lot of projects that were unfinished, or he was commissioned for things that he just ended up not finishing, and he had a lot of paintings that were never finished, like the Mona Lisa was never finished. And in his lifetime, he only has about 15 to 20 paintings that could be considered finished. This article I was reading was saying it's probably because he just did so many different things, like he was involved with so much in arts and science and engineering, and he excelled at like every single thing he did. He even did music, apparently. He was like, people claimed he was a good singer. But this could possibly be part of why he abandoned commissions and works, because he just was able to do so many things. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Da Vinci, stop that. Stop. No. Okay, well, those are all of the facts that links to websites and everything in my notes, but then I panicked and was like, what if I didn't read that right? So I kind of double checked everything. I tried to find at least the source from where I read it. But those are not Wikipedia. No. That's really fun to look up random trivia, like random stuff. I used to like doing this a lot, but my brain is not the sponge that it used to be. So, I forget a lot of facts. Or at least ones I remember. I remember fragments of stuff that I learned. And then I start to question myself if what I learned is actually, if it still like holds up and was not disproven, or yeah, it was pretty fun to do. I'd love to do stuff like more stuff that includes random facts. So I was thinking we could do something where we look up stuff together, but actually I remembered that while trying to fix my microphone settings, I have to set it to something that makes anything above whispering sound horrendous. Typing is going to sound disgusting, and if I try to set it back, you won't be able to hear me talk. So yeah. I don't know, I still don't know if it's worth getting an ASMR mic, because I don't know how much I would do ASMR that's more common. A lot of the ASMR I still like is really obscure, or it's not obscure, it's like the original ASMR, which was just talking and either saying random facts or talking about specific things. Wow, yeah, that was kind of it. But now it's a lot of other stuff, like what FANART does, or what basically everyone else in Hololive does, is quite different than the ASMR I'm used to. But I actually like their ASMR. But I can't do it when it's like people outside of Hololive or outside of VTubing this kind of ASMR. I can't stand. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased. I only appreciate it when it's a cute girl. Yeah. But maybe I could look into a cheap ASMR mic. I just don't know if it's worth doing this kind of stuff, or if people really care. I don't know. Ouch. Okay, so maybe instead of Googling stuff this time, I will read super chats from today. I still have a bit of a backlog for collaborations, but hopefully I can get, there's not too many, I know, but I feel like I should just put a disclaimer in descriptions from now on, or for collabs, or just turn them off, because it always takes so long for me to catch up on super chats during collaborations. So I think from here on out, I'll either turn them off, or I'll just put a notice that they are probably not going to be read for like a week or something. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. It's weird because I used to have a lot of not issues, like I struggled a lot with super chat readings, but now I actually like doing them when there's stuff to talk about. Like, you guys put stuff that's like good topics, and I can go on tangents and stuff. It makes it really fun. So it's like I don't want to like completely phase them out, but during collabs I don't read them anyway, so I'm like, I might as well not have them. But yeah, let me get to super chats though. Also, I'm just sitting funny. I keep changing my sitting position because my leg keeps falling asleep. Don't worry about it. I just say ow whenever there's like a slight inconvenience of any kind. I'll be falling to the ground and say ow before I hit the ground. It's just natural reaction for me at this time. At this point, yeah. I'll also say excuse me, as a natural reaction, I'll bump into a cardboard box or like, I don't know, a door frame, and I'll say, excuse me. Which is, I don't know, like, I do it when I'm at home even, like, what, it's one thing to do when you're in, like, when you're in public and, you know, there's people around and it could have been a person, but I'll still do it, like, under my breath, oh, anyway, I'm gonna stretch again and then I'm gonna read super chats. 1 second. Oh. Ow. Okay, it's going to actually be quiet for a while because I have to type. To get to the super chats. And I don't want you guys, the typing is really bad. Do you guys want to hear how bad it is? Actually, I don't know how bad it'll be. But if you don't want to risk it, you might want to turn your volume down for like 30 seconds. Okay, I'm not sure how bad it'll actually be. I think I actually might have fixed it, but let me check. Wait! Is it fine? It's not that bad. Oh, what? Can you guys even hear it? Before it was really bad because I turned the gain up a lot. Oh, I had the gain up really high because I thought it needed to be higher. But I was like, you know what? I can just make them turn the volume up. So I decided not to. I told Iris she should do like her keyboard's like ASMR. Has she done that? She should do that. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah. Let's see. I go here. I go. Where do I go? I go here. Then no, I don't go there. I go here. Alright. Oh gosh, it's hard to see. Hold on a second. Alright. Captain Seawackle, thank you. Frank the Third, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's weird doing super chats in a whisper. Okay. Thank you, Frank the Third. Jisoo, thank you for the banana. Shiki, thank you. Cheriko, thank you for the sticker. I saw Okayu Senpai read super chats during ASMR, and I actually really like when she does the super chat reading during ASMR. But she has really nice voice, so she could do anything, and I'd be like, oh, this is nice. Let's see. Where am I? Jesse Strobel, thank you. Here's a potential donation for future ASMR mic. I don't know if I am good enough at ASMR to buy one. I don't know. I don't feel like when I whisper, I'm even that relaxing. I feel like I'm still kind of hyper. I have a hard time being serious, so I don't know, maybe it could be fun though. I think I need to ask Fauna, which was a good starter one. Whisper singing. I love when Okayu Senpai does the whispered humming or the whispered singing. Oh, I don't know if I could do it as well as she can, but that would be really cool. But I definitely think it'd be best to have an ASMR microphone if I did that. Oh, it's so nice when she... Anyway, let's see. I am the Senate, thank you for the banana. Sental, thank you. Grumble Dog, thank you. Simpleton, thank you. Kachiko, thank you for the akasupa. My voice just like squeak. I'm sorry. Kachiko, thank you for the akasupa. For the cheap ASMR microphone. No, they don't need a fund. I was just wondering if I should bother. I'm not even asking, not if it's worth buying one. Does this make sense? That's not about how much it costs. Is the whisper worth it? Is the content worth it? Okay, I'll get one. I just have to figure out which one. I know I'm not going to get the ear one. Oh no, not the well, actually the ear one would be interesting. I like the sounds that the like cupping makes. Like when you cup it. I really want to watch Fauna do ASMR. Because I'm curious how you do the cupping thing. I like how that sounds. But I wouldn't get the one that's like a full-on head. No. I will never get one of those. Maybe I'll rent one, or maybe I'll go visit Fauna. And maybe we can do one together. That's pretty cool. I want to go see Fauna. Anyway, thank you, Kachiko. Sorry, I got off topic. Thank you for the Akasupa. Rude Milia, thank you for the banana. Mr. Veek, thank you. Time Paradox, thank you. Pants, thank you. I said that aggressively. Pants. Pants. Sorry, I'm trying to laugh quietly, but it comes out like I'm hissing. Okay. You could speak into a tin can, and I'd probably still be entertained. Okay, that's a good stream idea. Thank you. I'll write it down. Right. Speak into a tin can. Speak. Anyway, thank you. Master DS64, thank you. I love your ASMR, so here, take this. Thank you. I don't think ASMR is worth that money, but thank you. Thank you, I'm sorry. Okay. Nessa, thank you. Frankel64, thank you. You could just get a Blue Yeti. I think I still have my Blue Yeti. I started out using a Blue Yeti. And I know, yeah, it does have a binaural mode, but I think, was it Fauna? Somebody was saying how Blue Yeti is horrible. Or not horrible, I mean, it did not work very well when I was using it in the beginning for streams, but yeah, I know a lot of people that start with ASMR use it. I do have one though. Because, yeah, you're right, it does have a binaural mode. And yeah, I just finished your sentence, sorry. And it's very common as an entry. Yeah, I know, yeah. Maybe I can see it, maybe I'll pull it out and test it. But I could just get the ear one. I'll look into it though, but thank you. Nomos alright, thank you. Fancy microphone. I will actually, what is the one that I'm thinking of called the 3DO? Is that it? Yeah, 3DO. Let me look it up real quick now that I know that the keyboard isn't horrible. 3DO mic, yeah. Ooh. Oh, it's more than I thought, but that's fine. Ooh. Oh my gosh, the KU100 is in so much money. It's showing it too, it's so much money. But I mean, if you're like Fauna or Noelle Senpai, you do ASMR that much, then it makes sense that you'd get it. Yeah, and it does sound so good. It sounds awesome. Oh my gosh, I thought that so I put the towel on the floor and I was kicking it and I thought it was animal. And I was like, whoa, but it's not animal. I don't know where animal is, but at least she's quiet. She's super tired today. We did a lot today. We had to run a lot of errands and stuff. Maybe that's why my back hurts. I don't know. No, do I talk about this now? I don't know. I got a new air fryer, and when I went to the cashier, the lady was like, this is like, I have this too. It's such a good air fryer. And I was saying, oh my goodness, I've been trying to figure out which one to get. Is it really that good? And she was saying, yes, I use it all the time. And it's wonderful. And so I'm very happy. I hope that it's good. I haven't tried it yet. I had an air fryer one's also a toaster. You can put toast inside of it, and it also can broil stuff, and it can keep stuff warm. It has different settings, so I'm really excited to use it because I haven't had a toaster since I moved because my other one was really gross before I moved, and it was like super cheap. I had it for a long time, and I even stopped making toast for a bit because I was kind of grossed out by it, but I was scared to clean it. Anyways, yeah, I have a new air fryer. I'm super excited. But then I got fast food after because I was too tired to cook. Anyway, I can put the leftover. I went to KFP, and I can put the leftover KFP into the air fryer. I bet it would taste pretty good. Yeah. Yummy. Yeah, it's been a long time since I had KFP. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yes, it's delicious. I wasn't going to say it's subpar, it's just pretty good. KFP. I was thinking of the other one. What was it? I think it was like, what was the other one? I don't remember. I just know they have really similar names, but KFP is immaculate. Incredible. Super yummy. The other one is okay, like it does the job, but KFP, delicious. Okay. Let's see. Wait, where am I? How did I say thank you? To Normals Alright, I don't remember if I said thank you. Thank you. I got a topic thing. Okay, thank you. Just in time, thank you. Denny Lava, thank you. Here's a fact: Nanashi Mumei is the cutest owl in the world. Also, only around 8% of people have hair. Hair that turn counterclockwise. What? Hair that turns counterclockwise. What does that even mean? Hair that turns. What? Can someone explain? Like, can I hear it in a different sentence? Oh, the swirl. Oh, interesting. Like if it's curly, is that what you mean? Like naturally curly? Other roots. The scalp swirl. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Hair swirl. Is it something you really only noticed if? Is it something you only really? Oh, I see. So this is if you have short hair. Oh, I see what they're talking about now. Oh, so only 8% of people have it counterclockwise. Whoa. This is true. Let me fact check real quick. Huh? Wait, what? What the heck is this? What? I don't know if I'm going to find a proper source. Wait, let's see what this is. Hair whirl. The myth. A single whirl is usually fairly obvious. Okay, maybe this is something I should read later. This is like an actual... This is a lot. Okay, I'll read it later. Interesting. I can't read it out loud though. That's why, otherwise I'd read it out loud if I could, but... There seems to be something here, but it says myths of human genetics. If you want to look it up. It says the myth and the reality, but... Anyway, I don't know. Well, I'll read it later. We can all everybody read it. We're gonna fact check for this guy later. We're gonna fact check for you, Danny Lava. But not on stream right now because otherwise it'll just be me sitting in silence reading because I can't multitask and talk and read and actually absorb what I'm reading. Okay, anyway, thank you. About the owl thing, I think I don't have to fact check. I've seen some pretty cute owls out there. So, but I guess that's more subjective than objective. That's more especially now. It's gotten way harder. I used to get by, but I feel like it's been getting worse and worse. Uh-oh. I don't know. I have my opinions. I have guesses as to why, theories, but yeah. Anyway, thank you. Luckily, this information is not too important for your survival. It's just more like, you know, if you have friends and you want to tell them random stuff, I guess. Or if you like go out to dinner parties. I don't know. When I was trying to get ideas for random facts, I'd look up random facts, and it was often things to talk about at the dinner table, or things to mention at the next party you go to. And I'm like, I'm using this for an ASMR stream. Gosh, okay. Or maybe I just want to know for myself. Maybe I don't need to know these things to tell a bunch of people. Maybe it's just I want to know, man, why you gotta rub it in my face that there's dinner parties and stuff that happen and people start. Anyway, thank you. Donnie V, thank you for the super chat. Hayashi Nozaki, thank you. My ears are buzzed from hearing your ASMR. Thank you, Mumei. I'm glad you feel this way. That's hopefully the goal. Thank you for the super chat and for watching. Dark Sky Fire, thank you. What's this? Hypervelocity stars are astral bodies like our sun, but travel at 2 million miles per hour. They can be spotted, but there's nothing we can do. Also, rogue black holes are similar, but stealthier. If one came, we wouldn't know. I don't really get why people freak out so much about these types of things, like, whoa, the world could end tomorrow, or it could happen and we wouldn't feel anything and we wouldn't know. I mean, it would happen in an instant. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't know, I guess it'd suck if there was prolonged suffering as a result of it, but if we were just suddenly gone, then you're just suddenly gone. Why do you care so much? I'm just kidding. I know, I understand why people freak out about it, but I hold a different. I'm just like, well, whatever happens, happens, you know? I just worry. I feel like the concern should be, or not should. Personally, my concern is if there's suffering involved, but if it's just we're all suddenly gone, then I don't know, we don't feel pain and nobody's mourning other people, so like having emotional suffering. So it's, anyway, never mind, this is getting weird. Okay, going on. Thank you. Thank you for that interesting fact. Let's see. Star Creator, thank you. Gretchen Don Dreader, thank you. Spartico, the Sinister Cow, thank you. Kansamida. Sir Lancelot, thank you. Okay, let me read this. So, William Shakespeare did not exist. His plays were masterminded in 1589 by Francis Bacon. He used a Ouija board to enslave playwriting ghosts. Should we fact check this? Is this something I need to Google and make sure see if it's actually true, or is this like knowledge that can't be published? Otherwise, it would change the course of the world forever. It would just be too much for everyone to bear. You know, I believe it. It sounds reasonable. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing the truth here. Actually, I watched it happen. I watched it as Francis Bacon used the Ouija board. And I saw the ghosts. And I did nothing about it. Anyway, thank you. Nix MW, thank you. Ow! Moomer's Comfy Mattress Fund contribution. To be honest, even if it's my mattress that's making my back hurt, the idea of trying to get rid of my current mattress and then having to get a new one overwhelms me at the moment. I don't want to go to stores to try new mattresses, and I don't know how to get rid of the one I have. I can't even carry it. So I will deal with it if it hurts. I think maybe I'll try to get like I don't know. Look at something. those tufts are not actually ears. Pretty sure, isn't it that? Like, I'm not 100% sure because I can't see myself. I don't like looking at myself in the mirror when I'm in my owl form. But if you like look through the ears of an owl, can't you see their eyeballs? Isn't that a thing? Owl ears. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I know that's true, but I didn't fact check it, so I'm scared to say anything. But yeah, look up owl ears. Very interesting. So cool. Owls are pretty cool. Thank you for the neat fact. She's sketchy, and thank you for the super chat. DQ1109, thank you. Yo Flyer, thank you. Do they teach these facts in civilization duties? I cannot reveal what I learned in civilization duties. It is highly classified, and not something that mere humans can use. Only a guardian of civilizations can learn what I learn, and so it's just me. Yeah. Even the teachers, there are no teachers. I teach myself because no human can learn what I learned. So yeah. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, Flyer. NASCAR fan 328, thank you. I'm playing a dangerous game with my headphones at max volume. My ears might be visiting Cali before my soul ever will, but it will be absolutely worth it. I don't think there's been anything too loud that happened during this ride, except the beginning where I was on my channel on accident, or I was trying to go to my YouTube, but I was on my channel and it started auto-playing my song, which was for like less than a second, and then Chad was like, a new start, and I was, what the heck, how do you know if this is a new start? Anyway, there's not been really any interruptions, right? This is the most smooth ASMR stream I've had, I think. I don't know, but that was kind of low, sorry. Thank you. Minstone, thank you. Tapioca Senpai, thank you. Bill, thank you. Lexi, thank you. Billy Buddha, thank you. Bone cracking ASMR. I don't really know how to crack my bones, honestly. I don't think I've ever cracked my back. Like, I've popped my shoulder, or, you know, I guess it's crack. Is that the same as, I don't know. But I can't crack my knuckles on demand, I don't think. Never on demand, can I? Wait. Ow. I don't think they're cracking, they're just making skin noises. Oh! What? What? Oh, okay. Apparently I can crack my knuckles, okay. Wait, can I do the other one? I'm kind of scared now. I can't do the other one. Whoa. I feel so powerful. I don't remember ever trying to do that on purpose. What? Anyway, okay, yeah, there was the bone cracking ASMR, thank you. Richard, like spies. Like spies. That was really stupid. that was so silly. That was really silly. Richard likes pies. Thank you for the super chat. So scared, thank you. Arigato. Jesus Alberto, thank you. Navy Boy 5499, thank you. Gerusu, thank you. Arigato. Colin Burgess, thank you. Oh. I not sure about this super chat. Hold on, I have to look up some things. Wait. Wait. Okay, this could refer to quite a few things, but I will relate it to something in particular. So, you said, hey Mumei, here's a random fact. April 15th is known as That Sucks Day. Because of all the crappy events that happened on that day. I was thinking of Titanic. Okay, yeah, that Titanic sinking. That did suck. I remember reading it in the newspaper and thinking, that sucks. Glad I get to share that day as my birthday. Wait, did I say something that? Did I say that's? Oh, I see. That songs. That song. I did say that song. That sucks. That sucks. That song. Thank you, Colin Burgess, and happy birthday. Happy birthday. Let's see. Is this a Akasupa? I have to hold on. I really should understand currencies a bit more. Oops. Wait 1 second. Oh my Google, why aren't you loading? There we go. Oh, I see. I don't think it's an Akasupa, but thank you. Win. Towel with towel today. Neither towels are present. No towel today. No. Thank you for the super chat. Best girl, thank you, arigato. Warekosawa, Speed Freak, DDDJ, Princess Nitch, I am the Senate, Sental, and Woda, thank you for the bananas. Karurosu, thank you. So looking forward to the stream, let's go. The stream is happening, it's in the future, let's go. Thank you. Alright. Ouchie, let me refresh real quick. How long is it? Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, Onjia, thank you. Your boy Steven Adams, thank you. CSU Burke, thank you. Here's a fun fact that I always tell. Sound can indeed travel through space. The reason we can't hear anything is because of the molecules being so spread out that it makes sound propagate at a super low frequency. I will have to fact check this with Sana. I really don't know what to believe when you guys something is like that sounds possible, but you can make a lot of things sound possible. But if it's that we can't hear it specifically, then I guess this is true. This is true. Do I trust you guys? Google time. Can sound travel through space? The sound does not travel at all in space. The vacuum of outer space is essentially zero air because sound is just vibrating. Okay, that's from one source. There is no sound. Okay, it seems most of what is coming up says no. Now you cannot hear any sounds in near empty regions of space. Sound travels through the vibration of atoms and molecules in a medium. In space where there is no space, sound has no way to travel. So, in what instance are there? You're saying it's because of molecules, but space is space. They recorded Jupiter making sound, but Jupiter is not nothingness. Jupiter is Jupiter. this one is saying sound can travel through space, but we can't hear it all. But it's from it's called Science Alert, which I've never heard of before. So I can't take it seriously as a source. Most of the sources I can find that are legitimate are just saying no, so I'm more inclined to believe no. That's right, I'm teaching media literacy. I've had to learn many times. Although, well, I don't know. I don't want to say you're wrong. Most of what I'm finding at service level Google searches of websites that I would be more inclined to believe are saying no. Anyway, but thank you. Thank you. We are sharing facts now. If things, I don't know, it's not my specialty. I don't know what's going on in space. Ask Sana. Anyway, thank you. Food and Sunsets, thank you. This was lovely. I learned so much, and your voice is super relaxing. I promise. Did you know that apparently there was a forgotten empire called the Songhai in 15th century West Africa? So I don't think I know anything about this topic. I can touch on it. Why does this? I feel like I read something recently, or I like not read something, but like skimmed something. But I swear, maybe as I was looking for facts, did you look up random facts and see this on a website? Because I feel like I swear I read something having to do with this. But anyway, thank you. I'll you, Vatar, thank you. Kansamida. Outrun the Wind, thank you. Kaito, thank you. Arigato. Let's see, Una Riggs 2, Electric Boogaloo, thank you. Meme X, thank you. Arigato. Strawberry, Anima, thank you. Phoenix Fire, Owl Pal, thank you for the Akasupa. Oh, Mumei, so sweet. ASMR, I got one more thing to listen to while I sleep. By the way, Mumei, can you give me a good Hooman name to hide who I am? Because after listening to the last SC reading, I just have to move here. I don't believe you. No. You must name yourself. I cannot bestow names upon anybody. I'm just the guardian. I just watch. I don't partake in action. I don't partake in anything. I just want to watch. Okay? Are you saying you're exiled? That sucks. I simply watch. If you come over here, I simply watch. If you are exiled, I watch. I watch from afar. Even if you're in a desert, from a distant tree, I can see you. Miles and miles away, I'm just watching. That's all. I don't even know if I should say good luck, because then I'm giving you luck, which I can't do. I just watch. I'm just an observer. Can I wish you luck if I'm just watching? I'm just stating it how it is. Anyways, well, thank you. I'm glad you like the ASMR and that you can sleep to it. That's nice, because ASMR is nice to sleep to. Yeah. Although, I personally have a hard time falling asleep listening to ASMR. I just like to listen to it right before I go to bed, then I turn it off when I'm tired enough or sleepy enough. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Phoenix Fire Owl Pal. Thank you, Kansamida. Zappy1321, thank you. Harayama, thank you, arigato. The Gnome's Prophet, thank you. Oh, fun fact, beluga whales don't have used vertebrae, which allows them to move their heads freely in any direction. Also, they can inflate their bulbous heads by blowing air through the sinuses. Ooh, cool. some picture of a beluga. I bet if you look up beluga, you'll find it, and you know what I'm talking about. Beluga. Wait, it's not here. Okay, okay, you have to look up. Let me check. Perhaps you have to look up buff beluga. And there it is. Look up buff beluga. And look for like drawings made out of the buff beluga. There's there's some really good ones. Oh, I found some new ones. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's a 3D printed buff beluga. That's amazing. My gosh. Anyway, yeah, super cool stuff. Thank you for sharing. Vehicles of Peace Limited. I bet your name is Edition. Oh, do you just want to play video? Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Edgy Alphonse, thank you. You should eat potato chips. I can fall asleep. I don't like the sound of chewing, and I would be scared to do chewing ASMR. I don't think I have it in me. I think I'd cringe too much at myself because I just don't like the sound of it. So no eating ASMR. Sorry, but I am getting a bit more confident eating snacks while streaming. But I still don't like the sound of chewing. I want to mute myself. But thank you. RKZM 2012, thank you. Life Jam, thank you. New Pack Fund, yes please, thank you. Natsu Arukoru, thank you. Tenfen, thank you. RM46, thank you. Prospect Theorist, thank you. While we're on the topic of stream ideas, how's the barking practice go? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I don't know how I would practice barking when I'm an owl. I don't know how it'd be useful for me to practice barking, even if I used to be able to bark like a dog really well. I don't know what purpose it would serve me now, or how it could improve my content. Animal just woke up apparently. Animal heard the word bark, and it's just maybe she will want to provide a bark impression for us now, because she has a really good barking impression actually. Ow! That didn't hurt. I bumped something into bumping, and I still said I bumped something into something else, and I still said ow. Oopsie. It didn't hurt. It did not hurt at all. I just automatically said ow. Anyways, ow. No. I was leaning forward a little bit, thought my shoulder might pop a little bit. It didn't, but I still said ow. Oh, animal. Uh-oh. Animal's here. Hello. What are you going to do? She's going to lay down in her bed. And she's going to look at me while being super cute. And she's going to blink her eyeballs because she's tired. And she's going to close her eyes because she wants to go to sleep. She's so cute. I love that she perhaps wanted to be near me. So now she's here. Or maybe she just wanted to be on the bed that's in my office and not wherever the heck she was sleeping before. Anyway. Thank you, Prospect Theorist. There are no barking practices being held at the moment. I didn't forget about anything. I did. Okay. Promises. Thank you. You've talked and had stories about driving in cars a handful of times now. That got me curious. What car I drive? I don't know much about cars, but it's nothing fancy is all I'll say. I've like driven the same types of cars. I have not driven many types of cars, so I am comfortable with what I have, is all I will say. But yeah. Yeah. I know there are people that are like really into cars and probably curious, but I just am like, this was the car Mother Owl said I could get. So, yeah. Is it an 18-wheeler? No, like cut that in half, maybe. 9 wheels. I have a 9-wheeler. 9-wheel truck, yeah. Is that a thing? Can you have like, are there trucks that have like a wheel in the middle? Does it have to be on both sides, or can you have like an extra in the middle? Would that be helpful at all? I don't know much. I'm not an engineer, okay? I don't know. It's like, anyway. Yeah. But thank you. CXY101, thank you. Did you know that Mythbusters once folded a football field-sized paper 11 times? Piece of paper 11 times. I gotta look this up. I don't know. I know I haven't seen every Mythbusters, but sometimes people will say things like, did you see the Mythbusters where, and it's kind of like familiar to me. This one is not familiar to me though. I miss Mythbusters. I wonder where you can watch Mythbusters now. It'd be kind of fun to watch again. But thank you. Mr. Intensity, thank you. Ichni, thank you. Meguro, thank you. Arigato. Asian Sensation 24, thank you. Camps, thank you. Luca Unreal, thank you. The one whose name can't be said, right? Is it still said? Okay. Thank you. Wildest Duck, thank you. Jesus Alberto, thank you again. Links OL, thank you. Let me see, I think there are a few more. Let's double check. Green name I can't read. 1 second. Reversal Empire, thank you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, thank you. Birthday. There's quite a few birthdays today. Or at least today, like 15th, but also 16th in other time zones. Jongsu, thank you for the Akasupa. Kansamida, smiley face. Thank you. Eric Leo, thank you for the Akasupa as well. Do you know that a chess match consumes on average 3 times more calories than a marathon? Intensive thinking takes away more energy than physical activity in general, though culturally it's associated with femininity, which is considered less vigorous and vital. And then he sent another one saying, I just fact-checked myself, and what I said was not true, but it ought to be true regardless, so I do not retract it. Please, if you send me a fact and it's an Akasupa, please fact check it. Please fact check it. I feel bad, but you said it ought to be true, because it uses so much energy. I mean, I can imagine. I've never tried to seriously play chess before. It's not my thing, but yeah, I don't doubt it takes a lot of energy and obviously a lot of brain power. I guess maybe it also depends who you face. Like if it's someone that's as good as you, I guess, or better than you, but I appreciate you taking the time to fact check anyway. Thank you. Thank you. Mariki, thank you. Happy birthday as well. I should just sing happy birthday at the end for all the birthday people. There's a lot of birthdays today. Thank you. Happy birthday. Jahikari, thank you. MO East, thank you. Bloody Overdrive, thank it to... What? I don't know if I can read this, because I'm not 100% sure what you're referring to. Well, yes. What? Wait. Is my brain lagging? Most of the other meat is... Oh, do you mean the other meat, as in like the other muscle? Wait, what? What is optional? What do you mean? Like, as in you don't really need those to live. Like, you just need your heart and your diaphragm. Is that what you're trying to say? That other meat is optional is quite the way to say that, if that's what you're saying. That sounds like the way I'd say something. Wow. So if it's optional, you don't really need it. So if you're hungry, or if your friend is hungry, and you're not selfish, you could, you know... Anyway, thank you for the akasupa and for these interesting facts. I do like how you phrase that, if that's what you meant, unless I'm not understanding it properly. Thank you. Okay, I think we're all caught up with the super chats now. So thank you guys. I'll do a whispered happy birthday real quick, and then I'll go. Alright. We're gonna test the soft singing. I don't know if it'll be good or not. I've never tried to do this. Okay. Wait, do I whisper it or do I sing it softly? Do I whisper it or sing it softly? Wait, what would softly even sound like? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. People have birthdays right now. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Ta-da! Okay, thank you guys. Sorry it was delayed a lot. I messed up. I also think I'm just I'm like, oh, I can do something better. I can make the stream better. I gotta push it back because I can make it better. I can fix it. But yeah, it gets kind of annoying, I know, so I'm sorry. But thank you guys. I hope you had fun and you learned something new. I learned some new stuff from you guys too, so thank you. And also while like checking for stuff to talk about, if you guys want me to do this again, I'd be down. It was pretty fun, like I said, collecting all the information. Hopefully I can get a new microphone that could be more suitable for this. Yeah. Anyway, okay, I go now. I'm gonna eat the rest of my KFP. Yummy. I got new hot sauce too. I've been meaning to get different hot sauce because the one I have is like, it tastes good, but it's not actually really hot sauce. But yeah, I'm excited to eat it. Yeah. So thank you. Okay. Actually, okay. Either leave now, or mute the stream, because when I go to my end screen, it's gonna start with loud music, and I can't adjust it until I get there. So either leave now, goodbye,